Baking soda and aloe vera leaves effects on orchids. Baking soda and aloe vera leaves are two popular natural ingredients with many applications in life. In caring for orchids, these two ingredients bring many significant benefits, helping plants grow healthily, preventing pests and mold. Combining them is an effective solution to create a good environment for orchids to grow. 1. Baking soda uses for orchids. Baking preventing mold and pests. Orchids are molds often grow in damp and poorly ventilated conditions. Baking soda helps to control humidity to a moderate level, preventing the spread of fungal spores. This is important because orchids that require a moist but not too wet environment and are susceptible to diseases if the surrounding environment is not properly controlled. B. Adjust pH. Baking soda can be used to adjust the pH of the soil or growing medium in which orchids are grown. Orchids usually prefer a pH of 5.5 to 6.5. In some cases, the growing medium for orchids can become too acidic due to fertilizers or the decomposition of organic material. Adding a small amount of baking soda to the watering can help balance the pH, thereby helping the orchid absorb nutrients and grow strongly. C. Improve photosynthesis. The leaves of orchids play an important role in the photosynthesis process, where the plant creates energy to grow and flower. However, the leaves can be covered with dust or dirt, thereby reducing the ability to absorb light. At that time, baking soda can be used as a natural cleaning agent, helping to remove dirt on the leaves without harming the structure of the plant. This process helps improve the ability to photosynthesis, thereby the plant will grow healthier. 2. How to combine baking soda and aloe vera. The combination of baking soda and aloe vera leaves is a natural, safe and effective solution for caring for orchids. Both ingredients are easy to find, cheap and can be applied simply. Here is how to use these two ingredients together. A. Prepare the solution. To prepare the orchid care solution from baking soda and aloe vera, you need 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda. 2. First, dissolve the baking soda in water. Stir well until completely dissolved. Then add aloe vera gel to the solution and stir well. If you use fresh aloe vera, make sure the gel is pured for easy dissolution. Key. How to use. After preparing the solution, you can spray this solution on the leaves, stems and roots of the orchid. When spraying, pay attention to spray gently, making sure the solution is evenly covered on the plant's surfaces. So this solution acts as a natural protective layer, preventing the growth of mold, pests and keeping the plant moist. Spray this solution in the morning or evening to avoid direct sunlight that quickly evaporates the solution. Do this every week or every 2 weeks, depending on the condition of the plant and the surrounding environmental conditions. 3. Aloe vera leaves and effects on orchids. Orchid roots play an important role in absorbing nutrients and water from the environment. When the roots are healthy, the plant will easily grow strongly, bloom more and last longer. Aloe vera gel contains many enzymes and amino acids which can stimulate root growth. When aloe vera gel is applied directly to the roots or diluted with water to water the plant, these nutrients will penetrate the roots, helping the plant absorb nutrients better and grow faster. Keep. Strengthen the plant's resistance. C. Improve humidity. In addition, aloe vera gel also helps to regulate the humidity level in the orchid growing medium. So maintaining stable humidity is an important factor for orchids to grow well, especially in different environmental conditions. The effects of cinnamon powder on orchids. Orchids are loved for their elegant beauty and wide variety of species, but they can be tricky to care for, especially when it comes to preventing diseases and protecting them from harsh environments. In recent years, many orchid growers have turned to natural, safer methods for plant care, and cinnamon powder has emerged as a powerful tool. With its antifungal, antibacterial, insect-repelling, and growth-stimulating properties, cinnamon powder not only protects orchids but also helps them thrive. 1. What is cinnamon powder and why is it beneficial? Cinnamon powder is made by grinding the bark of cinnamon trees, cinnamomum, a popular spice used in cooking and traditional medicine. Cinnamon contains several beneficial compounds, including cinnamaldehyde, eugenol, and essential oils, which have strong antibacterial, antifungal, and antioxidant properties. These natural qualities make cinnamon powder a valuable tool in maintaining the health and vitality of orchids. Onto fungal and antibacterial properties. One of the main benefits of cinnamon powder is its ability to fight off bacteria and fungi, which are common threats to orchids. Diseases such as root rot, leaf spot, and black rot are often caused by bacteria or fungi, especially in humid conditions. Cinnamaldehyde, a key compound in cinnamon, has natural antioxidants and antifungal properties that can prevent and combat these diseases. Cinnamon powder can be applied directly to wounds or infected areas of the plant. For example, after trimming orchid roots or cutting damaged parts, sprinkling cinnamon powder on the wound helps prevent bacterial or fungal infections and promotes faster healing. B. Natural insect repellent. Insects like aphids, ants, and mites often attack orchids, causing significant damage. Cinnamon powder contains eugenol, a compound that has a strong scent and acts as a natural insect repellent. The smell is unpleasant to many pests, keeping them away from your plants. Sprinkling cinnamon powder around the base of your orchid pot or on the soil surface can create a protective barrier that discourages insects from approaching. This natural approach reduces the need for chemical insecticides, making it safer for both your orchids and the environment. 2. How cinnamon powder promotes orchid growth. In addition to protecting orchids from pests and diseases, cinnamon powder also promotes healthy growth, especially by stimulating root development and helping the plant recover from damage. Root growth stimulation. Healthy roots is essential for orchids to absorb water and nutrients, and cinnamon powder can help promote strong root development. The antifungal and antibacterial properties of cinnamon protect roots from harmful organisms, while the nutrients in cinnamon encourage the growth of new roots. After trimming or repotting an orchid, you can sprinkle cinnamon powder on the roots or cut surfaces. This not only prevents infection but also encourages new root formation, leading to a stronger and healthier plant. B. Plant recovery after damage. Orchids are sensitive plants and can be easily damaged by environmental changes, pests, or improper care. Cinnamon powder can help orchids recover more quickly from such stress. It soothes wounds, reduces the risk of infection, and provides a boost for new growth. After cutting away damaged or diseased parts of the orchid, applying cinnamon powder to the wound can help the plant heal faster and stimulate the growth of new leaves and stems. 3. How to use cinnamon powder on orchids. To get the most benefit from cinnamon powder when caring for orchids, it's important to use it properly and in the right amounts. Here are some practical methods for incorporating cinnamon powder into your orchid care routine. A. Sprinkling cinnamon powder directly. One of the easiest and most effective ways to use cinnamon powder is to sprinkle it directly on the orchid's wounds or problem areas. After trimming roots, cutting away damaged leaves, or pruning your plant, dust a light layer of cinnamon powder on the affected area. This will help prevent infections and promote healing. Another method is to mix cinnamon powder with water to create a cinnamon-infused solution. Add a small amount of cinnamon powder to water and let it sit for a while before using the solution to water your orchid's roots or spray it on the leaves. This can help prevent fungal and bacterial infections and improve overall plant health. C. Combining cinnamon with other care practices. Cinnamon powder should be used as part of a balanced orchid care routine. It works best when combined with other good care practices like proper watering, providing adequate light, and using the right fertilizers. By using cinnamon alongside other methods, you can create an environment where your orchids can truly thrive. 4. Things to keep in mind when using cinnamon powder. While cinnamon powder offers many benefits for orchids, it's important to use it carefully and in moderation to avoid any potential negative effects. Use the right amount. Too much cinnamon powder can affect the soil's pH balance, which could interfere with the orchid's ability to absorb nutrients. Always apply cinnamon sparingly and avoid overuse. Test on a small area first. Orchids can vary in their sensitivity to cinnamon powder, so it's a good idea to test it on a small section of the plant before using it more broadly. Avoid overuse. While cinnamon is beneficial, using it too frequently can stress the plant and lead to uneven growth. Apply it only when needed, such as after trimming or when dealing with an infection. Conclusion. Cinnamon powder is a natural, safe, and effective way to care for orchids. It protects them from harmful bacteria, fungi, and insects while also promoting healthy root growth and aiding in the plant's recovery after damage. When used correctly, and in combination with other good plant care practices, cinnamon powder can become a powerful tool in helping your orchids thrive. By incorporating it into your orchid care routine, you can protect your plants naturally and enjoy healthier, more vibrant orchids. The effects of garlic on orchids. Orchids have long been admired for their beauty and value. However, growing and caring for orchids requires careful attention and specialized knowledge. Orchids are sensitive plants that need specific conditions to thrive, and they are also vulnerable to pests and diseases. As more people look for natural methods to care for plants, garlic has emerged as a surprising ally. For a common kitchen ingredient, garlic offers several benefits when it comes to promoting plant growth and protecting orchids from harmful pests and diseases. 1. What's in garlic and why it matters? Garlic, Aloe sativum, contains several bioactive compounds like allicin, ajuin, and sulfur. These compounds have antimicrobial and anti-fungal properties. In addition, garlic is rich in essential nutrients, like vitamins B6. For centuries, garlic has been used in natural remedies for its health-boosting properties, and it turns out it's not just good for people, it can be good for plants too. When used in gardening, garlic can kill harmful bacteria, fungi, and insects, while also helping plants absorb nutrients and grow stronger. For orchids, which are delicate and easily affected by environmental changes, garlic can offer some crucial benefits. 2. Garlic is a natural pest and disease fighter. One of the biggest challenges when growing orchids is dealing with pests and diseases. Common orchid problems include bacterial and fungal infections like root rot, as well as infestations of pests like aphids and mealybugs. Traditional chemical pesticides can harm the environment, as well as the plants and humans who handle them. Garlic provides a natural, non-toxic alternative. Antifungal and antibacterial properties. Garlic contains allicin, a natural antibiotic that fights off bacteria and fungi. Allicin is effective at inhibiting the growth of microbes that cause common orchid diseases, such as leaf spot and root rot. By applying a garlic solution to your orchids, you can prevent the spread of bacterial and fungal infections that thrive in humid conditions. To use garlic for its antifungal properties, you can crush garlic and mix it with water. Spray this solution on your orchid's leaves and roots periodically. This will help prevent the growth of harmful fungi, especially in damp environments that encourage fungal growth. B. Repelling insects. The strong smell of sulfur in garlic is a natural deterrent for many insects. Pests like aphids, pids, and mealybugs are repelled by the odor and will stay away from plants treated with garlic. This makes garlic a safe and environmentally friendly way to keep harmful insects from damaging your orchids without the need for harsh chemical insecticides. A diluted garlic spray can be used to ward off these pests. By regularly spraying the solution on your orchids, you can protect them from unwanted visitors while avoiding the negative impacts of chemical treatments. 3. How garlic promotes orchid growth. Besides protecting against pests and diseases, garlic can also promote healthier growth in orchids. The vitamins, minerals, and sulfur in garlic benefit orchids in a number of ways. Stimulating root growth. Healthy roots are the foundation of any plant's growth. For orchids, strong roots are essential to absorbing water and nutrients, which leads to better overall plant health. Garlic contains sulfur and potassium, both of which help boost root development. When garlic is used as part of a regular care routine, it can lead to more robust roots, giving the orchid better access to the nutrients it needs to thrive. B. Enhancing plant immunity. Garlic also boosts a plant's natural defenses, making it more resistant to diseases and environmental stress. Regular applications of a garlic solution can stimulate the orchid's immune system, enabling it to better resist infections and pest infestations. This improves the orchid's overall health and extends its blooming cycle. 4. How to use garlic with orchids. To get the best results from garlic when caring for orchids, it's important to know how to use it properly. Making garlic water for orchids. The one common method is making garlic water. Crush a few cloves of garlic and mix them with water, using a ratio of about 1 part garlic to 10 parts water. After letting the mixture sit for a while, strain it to remove the garlic pieces. You can then spray this garlic water onto your orchids, focusing on the leaves and roots. Using this solution once or twice a month can help keep your orchids healthy and free of pests. B. Using fresh or powdered garlic. In addition to garlic water, you can also use fresh garlic or garlic powder to help protect your orchids. Sprinkle a small amount of crushed garlic or garlic powder onto the soil surface or around the base of your orchids. This helps create a barrier against pests and fungi that might be lurking in the soil. Careful not to use too much, as it might change the pH of the pI on the plant. C. Combine with other care practices. The garlic works best when combined with other good care practices. Be sure your orchids get the right amount of light, water, and nutrients. Use garlic as a supplementary tool. Though regularly check your plants for signs of pests or diseases and make adjustments as needed. 5. Things to keep in mind when using garlic on orchids. While garlic has many benefits for orchids, there are a few important points to consider to avoid any unintended harm. Use the right amount. Too much garlic can cause problems. Excessive amounts may lead to acidic soil, which can harm orchids. Always dilute the garlic water properly and avoid over-application. Spray at the right time. To avoid burning the leaves, apply garlic spray early in the morning or in the evening when the sun is not too strong. Test first. Orchids can vary in their sensitivity to garlic. It's a good idea to test the garlic solution on a small section of the plant before using it more broadly. Conclusion. Garlic is a versatile, natural solution for orchid care. It can help control pests, prevent fungal and bacterial infections, and even boost orchid growth. By using garlic water or garlic powder as part of a regular care routine, you can protect your orchids in an eco-friendly way while promoting healthier plants overall. As with any natural remedy, it's important to use garlic in moderation and alongside other good gardening practices to get the best results. With the right approach, garlic can become an essential tool in maintaining the health and beauty of your orchids.